Welcome back, and thanks guys for joining us here at Canyonlands National Park. Now, I'm really kind of overcome on how to even begin to describe the beauty of what I'm seeing here. But as epic as this is, wait till you see the drive just to get here. And welcome back to the channel, guys. The drive out here to Canyonlands National Park really was not what I was expecting at all. The drive out from Moab is beautiful. You're going through these mountains, but it's really dry and kind of a rocky, kind of a desert kind of climate. And as you can see, once we turned off the highway here and we got into this canyon surrounded by these huge walls here, beautiful area, but you notice all the green, lush vegetation. Well, that's because right along the side of the highway here is Indian Creek. So, unlimited water, plenty of sunshine, natural habitat for greenery. Now, once the canyon diverges kind of away from Indian Creek, you'll notice that the scenery is changing very rapidly, right? So the water source has diverted away. We're still inside these huge canyon walls here. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. But again, see, it's turning kind of back into a more desert, kind of airy climate, real rocky, ragged, jugged edges here and everything like that. So it's just amazing, Mother Nature at work. Plenty of water, lots of greenery. The water goes away. Well, things get a little bit shorter, a little bit scragglier, a little more desert. Beautiful, though. We're still about 22 miles out here from the entrance to the national park. So I'm just going to stop talking because I do talk way too much, and I'm just going to let you enjoy the rest of the scenery as we make our way to Canyonlands National Park.
It took about 20 minutes though, because they're like,
Yeah, because like that was the first thing that I saw like that, and it had his head down, and I was like, what?
We're about to tell you about the soil out here, and also there is a fee.
A fee.
another fee?
So you're doing Elephant Hills well.
Yes, there's.
You have your use permit. That's great.
I love park rangers. They are always so helpful. Such nice people. Anyways, we're going to make our way in here with a stop off here at the visitor center. Well, secretly it's a restroom break, really, but no, we are fully intending on doing, obviously, the off-road trails out here today, Elephant Hill, but we didn't want to miss out on stopping off at the visitor center here, as this park is so huge. There is so much to see that we did want to do a little side trip first, a little hiking adventure, so to speak. So we're just going to hop in here for a second, gather some information, again, talk to the rangers. They're so nice. But the visitor center was really cool. Obviously, it has an overview map of the whole entire park and everything like that. But hold your horses. Yes, we're going to go do the four-wheel drive roads. But first, a little side trip as we make our way out to Cave Springs. Really cool hiking trail. There is a cowboy kitchen there that's inside of the cave. The spring is there also. And there's supposed to be some really phenomenal overlooks once we get to the top.
You can see down there on the very bottom it says you are here. If we go to the left, we'll go by Cowboy Camp, Cave Spring, and then the rock markings, and then just past the markings are the two ladders that she was talking about. But that's only like the first maybe quarter of the trail. And then anybody wants to walk the whole thing can, but I will not.
Do we have to go up the ladder to
So-
see the petroglyphs?
No, the rock markings are right before where the ladders are at. But she said you definitely want to go up the ladders because it's a really cool panoramic view. So, yeah.
Alright.
Since I'm the smallest guy, will that mean you carry me?
I got you. Get on my back.
I'm going up a ladder.
Anybody put some water?
I mean, I don't think we're going far. I think we'll be okay.
The whole thing's only like 0.6 miles.
Yeah.
Like, look where I'm going, but also look at the thing.
You say,
They're following us today. Today. This is where people back in the old days had their canned food party.
Before we hit the trails, a little short hike up here. We're going to stop off here at a cave. Kind of, sort of cave. Technically a cave.
Took whatever they needed to out of their wagon, set up camp.
So what is the lore that they would stop off here and use the protection of the sun and the shade and stuff to?
I guess, yeah. This is the one that was called Cowboy Camp.
Oh, that's pretty cool. There's some markings up there on the rocks.
Where?
See, like in the black streak up there with the circles and stuff?
Oh. I think that's just natural.
Could be. I mean,
We're walking.
walking. I'll tell you what, our trail guide does not have his sign held up in the air that we're all supposed to follow.
Because he's not an official.
I don't lead trails in the Jeep. I'm not leading this.
This is amazing out here. And the difference between the shade and the sun is unbelievable too. It's like a 20-degree drop. And we're walking, and we're walking.
I do a lot of looking around.
Alex. You missed it. I saw it.
Don't make that thing.
Let's not get naked in there.
Asking
Well, you're in front, so go ahead.
Over, Josh, sorry.
Ask Michelle about that.
It goes way up there.
Miss Lou here. Sorry. We didn't cross
I
paths.
don't know how far. I mean, it doesn't stop. It goes way on around.
All right, Robert. You already told us you're the smallest one. Come crawl in this hole.
Okay, Robert, you are the smallest spelunker here. In the hole.
Oompa Loompa sized hole.
In the hole.
Wait, we found the cooter cat.
It's a cooter cat. Okay, so for size comparison, Robert is about 2.5 foot tall. So that'll give you the perspective of just how big it actually really is.
Actually, hang on, Josh, you see there.
They should put some lights in here so we can
That'll
see
give
it
you
better.
perspective.
Actually, this is just a rock it's open.
Yeah.
No, so Josh is like 9'6", so you can really tell how big it is.
5'11", 850 pounds. I am a bear.
So 5'11" with a 2.5 foot dwarf on him. So yeah, so I mean it's wow, it is. I mean,
I'm not a hiker, but damn, I'm kind of glad I did this.
I do this kind of hiking in the shade.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in line for a ride at Six Flags.
Right. Secretly, we're all really at Disneyland right now, and this is just the entrance to Cave Mountain.
You see this weed right here? You know what it's called? Dickweed.
Oh yeah, this is the spring.
There are actually
Yeah.
So a natural spring that's down here in the bottom. That's pretty awesome. And of course, you can see it or not, but there's tracks, animal tracks just everywhere.
You know,
Spring water, take a drink.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube channels where they do collaborations. And this is what it's like watching them with their friends doing their videos.
You know, it's strange that we actually came up here and happened to run into another fellow YouTuber.
Oh my
It's-
god!
It's rock solid rig. God, we're going international. That's just all there is to it. We are trying to make our way around. I mean, we have a world famous cooter cat with us. If anybody wants to try to leave a description of what you think a cooter cat is, remember this is a PG-13 channel. But go ahead and give it your best shot. What you think a cooter cat is in the comments. Go ahead, try it.
Y'all didn't even see the leaf print in that 1910.
We may even give you a little something for the closest description that gets there. Okay, we're getting into the true spelunking now. Our trail is getting a little shorter. Robert has no problem. He can just walk right through here, but... Watch your head. Oh God. Okay.
Hey, look, I'm good.
This is... God, it's amazing. You run out of descriptions, honestly, because if you've ever been to Alaska, you'll be like, oh my God, it's a waterfall. And then about 2 hours later, you're like, oh God, it's another waterfall. But every turn we walk around just gets more and more. This was a side trip before the actual Jeep trip, but you see one?
Yeah, see this with a cut around?
Uh-huh.
And then there's a little green cut around.
Are you up in there somewhere?
He's right there on that ledge.
Oh, I see him.
What is it?
He's hard to spot.
Not a bear.
It's a 9-foot long rattlesnake.
Before I walk that way, I didn't know what it is.
It's a 9-foot long rattlesnake.
It's a lizard. It's like the lizard that you saw. Oh, it's a lizard.
He's like that big.
He does look pretty cool though.
Oh, he's cool looking.
Yeah, there he goes. Watch him run. Bye.
So like,
She's like, what is it? That's Josh. I'm like,
if it goes down, I'm putting a fly.
Okay, Robert, we need our tunnel rat.
Peter Jack, get in there.
Look at all the
You look back in that corner, all the sticks.
sticks and grass that's piled up back there in the back.
That's from the critters.
Yeah, I think critters are flooding. Probably critters.
Desert squirrel moles.
Desert squirrel moles. Where are they at? Oh, sweet.
Nope, I'll do it. I'm good.
All right, so
Two
I'll let AJ go.
No, you can narrate both videos at the same time. That will be awesome.
Let me double up for you. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So on this trail, there is a ladder that you can climb, which is going to give you two ladders, and it's going to give you a really cool panoramic view. So we're going to see who goes up there, and obviously Robert just decided he's going to take the lead on that one.
Oh yeah, they're secure, nice, like sturdy ladders.
Yeah, this
Narration brought to you by Rock Solid Rig. Check them out on YouTube at Rock Solid Rig. Also, hit up rocksolidrig.com for all your trail and info needs.
And merch. Don't forget merch.
Don't forget the merch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
We have too much fun.
We're like,
Anybody else going?
All right, up the ladder.
You going, babe?
I gotta get the view for the channel.
Up the ladder. They say 3 points of contact, so don't follow my lead here. This is not very smart.
All right, babe. I'm going to start heading back.
Okay, love you.
Okay, we made it. Wow, it's actually higher than you think it is.
Oh, I'm sure. Let's see.
Come on up.
I mean, there better be the most coolest view when I get to
Wow, that's a big crack. There's a lot of crack. There's a lot of crack up here.
Y'all gonna get up here or what? Nope. Bye. Oh my God, it's hot.
Did you just walk that far? What?
Yeah, I just stepped. I just got over there and just stepped 1 foot across it. Yeah, that's there. There you go. So Yeah, get your
Actually, you know what?
it's cool. Get your left foot right up here on this edge, and then you just step across with your right.
Yeah.
But just be very careful.
I got 5 bars up here.
Do ya?
You're good, AJ. You can go.
Yeah, just be careful of the first step.
Yeah. I can do this.
You can do it.
I can do this.
But just in case for the grams.
No.
Okay, she does not want video evidence of this.
No, I'm trying to convince myself to do it.
Okay, we will be back shortly, momentarily. We're going to take a commercial break brought to you by rocksolidrig.com. And we're back. But she didn't want it on the grams to do the graceful canyoneering crossing there.
You know, sometimes you do it for the grams and sometimes you don't.
We wanted no video evidence for insurance purposes only. So. Oh, another ladder.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Cool.
There's some stacked rocks up here.
Oh, they're even bolted into the rock. Okay, I was wondering how they did that. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're going to have to add a rock to the rocks. Bam. There we go.
Robert's just out there being a billy goat.
So for perspective, when we drove into here, we came from, let me get way out there. You can see the road down there. So we came from way out around that, all the way back around here. And then down at the bottom at the parking center, and then we hiked up to the top of the hill, mountain, overlook, whatever you want to call it. And the mountains in the background, let's get way out there. If we can catch them. Somewhere back there, if you can see that. Whoops, out of focus. I'm sorry, it may be blurry, but the mountains actually still have some snow on them, even though we're here early July and it is near 100 degrees every day. It's just beautiful. Guys, we have come across our first wildlife sighting. It is some kind of creature out here that are just wandering around aimlessly on the rocks. It's talking deliriously. It's acting crazy. I think it's rabid. I'm not really for sure. I don't know. We're not going to approach it for our own safety, but we're just going to leave Mother Nature to it, and she will take care of the rabid beast. Don't worry, I am a semi-plausible professional amateur editor.
Golly, that thing is hot. I know.
There's your next suspension component right there.
It may come off the train.
Yeah, something, or a cart or something that they brought out here. And I don't know that it's necessarily that old, but
Easily been a scalloped piece of steel on the train that they brought to.
that's cool though. I bet, you know, like during the wet season, that spring is probably flowing pretty well. I mean, it's oozing out of the cracks. I don't think I'd want to take a drink of it. You can feel the coolness though off of the. Man, this is like being on a tour in like Central America. Our tour guide got us in there and then just took off and left.
Yeah, that's not like where them two poles are right there.
Yeah, that's definitely man-made for sure. Something here just doesn't look like it belonged originally. Some kind of stable, corral or something for probably, I mean, for horses, obviously, assuming. All right, let's go find our tour guide. He's lost. I'm following this guy. His shirt, man, I think he knows where he's going.
I can hear the car running already.
Thanks for coming along, guys, on the Cave Springs hiking trail out here at Canyonlands National Park. Hey, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you along for the adventure. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. All you got to do is hit that little subscribe button down there, hit that little notification bell, stay in the know. Stay tuned as our Moab adventure trip is going to continue here in Canyonlands National Park, as next week we hit Elephant Hill, a Jeep Badge of Honor trail.